We're looking at some carrots today, and we just finished picking off Japanese beetles from our blackberry patch. Teresa was, I got her roped into that. We got a pretty good bucket of these babies. They were not on the blackberries, they were on the asparagus tops.
Oh, that's interesting.
But Catherine is my farm manager, and she works from sun up till after sundown and is amazing. These are some of our carrots. We've got this is a pretty nice bed. It's actually weeded. There's no weeds in it. And we sell lots of carrots because they're so sweet. And my wife says when you cut a carrot you bought at the store, you gotta have to really put effort into it. And they just like cutting like butter. They're just so tender. So I don't know what the cause of that is, but.
So what is it you love about carrots?
Well, they keep. Everybody wants them. We grow them year round. We grow them in the winter. We grow them in the summer and the spring and the fall. People get to know our carrots and they just keep coming back for them because they're like candy.
What is the best way to eat a carrot?
Well, I just like them raw, actually, in salads, and my wife also, does candied carrots, and but I think I prefer the raw carrot myself.
How long have you been farming?
This farm has been here since 2013. I retired from teaching in 2012, and my family started this. We've been gardening forever. I mean, we had a 60-acre farm before we moved up here. I'm a educator and administrator both, but we've always had, canned up lots of stuff and grown, not on this scale, but we've grown our own food because we had a lot of kids, and that's how you save money. Cook for yourself. So we've been here. We've been certified organic since 13. So I guess that's 7 years. We have to have a deer fence around here. That's an 8-foot fence because we have turkeys and deer and just about everything else. But the deer, they can come in here and take down a 100-foot row of green beans in an evening,
So tell me a little bit about the names of your fields.
Well, this one I'm standing in is Ernie. That was my mother. That field over there is Hollis. That was my father. So each of these plots are more or less 100 feet long. This one's 100 by 100. And we use drip irrigation that we pump out of our pond here. But each one of these fields is named after a relative who's no longer with us, and that's how we keep. The only ones we have kind of generic names: Hoop House A and Hoop House B. We don't have names for those, but we have 4 hoop houses.
What do you love about being a farmer today?
Well, during this COVID-19 thing, it was as if nothing had happened. My children wouldn't let me go to the grocery store or anywhere else. We couldn't go to church, but they let me come out here all I wanted. And so I'd come out here, and the wind's blowing, the sun's shining, the birds are singing, and it was as if nothing had happened. So I can work all I want, and when I get tired, I can go home. Catherine and my wife vie for my time. They both have lists for me, so I'm just doing their bidding.
Well, it's been great exploring your farm today. I think folks will really appreciate your produce that much more after seeing where it's grown and the work you put into behind the scenes.